slavery. And for whoever is mindful of Allah, He will make their matters easy for them. Even those who have not menstruated yet, first period, you can have 3 months, and then their waiting period ends. You can have them in bed for sex. They wasn't even giving you time to recuperate after you was having a child before they begin to having sex with you. When you talk about this religion allowed their pedophile prophet to marry a 6-year-old,
Do it,
and their
bro.
pedophile prophet was a slave owner and a dealer, and he was also a rapist. He beheaded 600 Jews in one day. He had 13 wives, 11 at one time, and tortured and killed all the unbelievers of Islam. So when you're talking about this shit, you gotta come on in, fam. I haven't even touched the surface. Your turn.
Okay, King Knowledge. All right. So you could share whatever you want to share, but do not, as a respect for my prophet, please don't call him pedophile in order for me to debate you, because one of the things that the Most High tell us as a Muslim, if
Well,
you
wait a minute. You
disrespect
can't get in your
God
feelings because
or
you're gonna
this,
say some
no, no,
stuff
no.
too. You
I'm just
gotta,
trying
I
to tell him
mean,
something. Look, look, look. I'm just trying to make him understand.
but you're
You
getting in
could
your
bring
feelings.
your
It's a
proof.
debate. That's
What?
his.
No, no,
That's
no,
his.
no. Hold on, hold on,
That's how
hold on,
he
hold on.
feel.
Hold on.
You
The
can't
point
tell a
is,
man
right?
how they
In order
feel.
for
If he
me to,
feel, if that's
but sis, hold on. Let me explain so you'll understand the reason why I'm talking to him this way, right? So the point is, don't say pedophile. You could talk about he being married to Aisha radiallahu anha. I have no problem with that, but don't say pedophile. Disrespecting the prophet. So I could
in his
debate you
eyes,
because if you
Muhammad is
do
a
that,
pedophile,
yeah,
so
but
he could
but
use
if you
those
do
choice of
that,
words.
I have. But let me explain something, right? If you do that, what's gonna
Prove him
happen? God
wrong.
already
Prove him
command
wrong.
me. No, no.
Prove
Let me
him
explain
wrong when it
something
comes
about
down
my
to that
religion.
particular subject. If
What?
you have,
Wait,
if
wait,
you feel
wait,
away.
wait, 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 wait. The point is, right? God Almighty command the believers. If someone disrespect the prophet or God Himself, then you can't be in their presence. You have to leave. So, in order for me to continue debating with him, you could, talk about things that he has some type of proof about, but don't disrespect the prophet. That's all I'm saying. If you could do that, that's good. If you can, then I have to leave. So that's the point. If you're able to debate me, as long as you don't disrespect Prophet
Well,
Muhammad, then we could debate. If you cannot do that, brother, I have to leave.
but you already knew his thoughts on that. He told you that
No.
earlier. He also told you that months ago. You visited his panel on numerous occasions. You
Yeah,
already
because he
know
talks
how
about
he
my faith,
feels.
right?
So
So
why
if
are
he
you
believes
curbing
that
his
he is
thoughts
correct,
right now?
the
I
point is
think
if
it's
he believes
unfair
that
that
he
you're
is
going to curb
correct,
somebody's
right?
feelings. That's how he feel about Muhammad. You don't feel that way. Prove him wrong. If anything, prove him wrong.
No, no, the point, can he debate this way? Like, let's be respectful. Because
All
this is
right.
my faith,
I hear you.
right? Can he do that? If he can't, then, you know,
Like, how can he feel away? That's pedophilia.
what does he say? Okay, then I have to go. Peace out.
How- Wow. Now that's a sore loser. What the fuck? That's a sore loser. What the hell? You muted King. That's a sore
Round
loser,
one.
man.
Hey,
Fatality.
bro. Hey, bro.
Round
You
one.
pedophile. Do you know the history of
Choo.
America? You guys were marrying 7 years old
Round
to,
one. Choo.
huh? Did you guys know
Finish
that?
him.
Shit, you ain't finished shit, bro. You ain't finished shit, bro. What pedophile? Did you even check your history, homie? That America, there's laws that used to allow you to go ahead and marry 7 years old. Did you even know that? But yo, you don't want to use that, huh? Shit, disrespectful.
It's disrespectful to you because that's your religion, but you can't knock somebody for feeling a certain
No,
way
no,
if
no,
that's
no,
what
no.
they read and
Listen,
that's
listen.
what's
This is
out
the
there. You
reason.
feel a certain,
No, no.
if anything, my thing is debate him. If you feel like that's not true, prove him wrong. Don't get mad because he's not into your religion. So he don't give a shit about how y'all feel about Muhammad. And only thing he's saying is, hey, Muhammad screwed with a little girl out named Aisha. Prove him wrong.
Listen, he got married to her when she was young. It was a commandment. And he did not contemplate with her. I mean, he did not been with her until she reached the age of puberty. You understand? So if this is not allowable to the year of 2022, that doesn't mean, you know, back in those days nobody was practicing that kind of stuff. You see, you cannot put those kind of time period to making it seem like, oh, this is a pedophile or something that used to be practiced back in those days. You understand? And that's the right approach. But you
Okay,
know what?
so let me say this. If you go to the Sunan al Mahaj, it says Usama stumbled at the threshold of the door and cut his face. The messenger of Allah said, remove the harm, which meant the blood from him. But I was repulsed by that. He started to suck the blood and remove it from his face. Then he said, if Usama were a girl, I would have adorned him and dressed him until I married him off.
No, that's a lie. That's 100% lie. Show me the evidence for
Okay.
that.
Okay, let's go
Pull it
to the
up.
Sahih Bukhara 6298. The Prophet and I used to take a bath from a single pot while we were junub during the menses, which is your menstruation. He used to order me to put on an izar, which is a dress worn below the waist, and used to fondle me. While in the ikaf, he used to bring his head near me and I would wash it while I used to be on my periods, my menses. Is that a lie too? Because we can go
Bro,
to it.
I looked at it. That's
That's a lie
no,
too?
I looked at it. That's not in there, bro.
It's not in there?
That's a lie right there.
It's not in there?
Yep. Pull it up.
Okay.
Pull it up. I want to
Okay.
see.
Okay. So when I pull it up, I don't want to hear nothing. All right.
They definitely got to get out their feelings when it come down to these debates, because everybody have their own way of feeling. Like,
Seems
you're
some
not
like
a
somebody's
Muslim,
calling them.
right? And King
Okay. He
Bob, you
said
got to
he
understand
says I'm not he
too
says I'm lying. He
that
says I'm lying. Hold on, Vibrant. Everybody, I'm opening it up. He says I'm lying. So let's go to it. If you guys can
he
read it. Volume 1, Book 6, 298. Narrated Aisha. The Prophet and I used to take a bath from a single pot while we were in Janub during the menses. He used to order me to put an izar, a dress worn below the waist, and used to fondle me. I'm right here. What are you talking about? All you got to do, how's he saying that I'm lying? I'm destroying them. They can't
Hold on.
fuck with me.
Hold on.
Stop
Hold on.
playing with me. Who's lying, nigga? You said I was lying, though. Tell me I'm lying. I'm reading it word for
You said
word.
about the
How am I
companion.
lying? These are your holy books, bro.
Hold on.
These are your holy books. How am I lying? That's what I thought. Boy, stop playing with me. Boy, you gonna tell the people I'm lying, making up shit, nigga. I don't do that. I'm a researcher, nigga.
You said Aisha right now. Hold on, little boy. You said Aisha. You said another companion that was sucking the blood. That's what you said. Man, get your ass out of here. You ain't got shit, little boy. You heard me, little boy? You ain't got shit. You said Aisha, and now you change it. You said there's a companion that was sucking the blood, homie. How you change it up right now? You're a whole ass nigga, man.
so you're gonna go to incels because he another one bites the dust. Like, you went to go incel instead. That ain't gonna work. Those insults ain't gonna work. You must have read the same thing he read. You know the truth. Like, y'all got to get it together. Stop getting
Barbara,
mad and in your feelings because of that one particular subject. That's y'all. Muhammad is that y'all praise this dude, and he like little girls. He like little girls. Like, what the fuck?
can I ask you one question, Bob and King, bro? I feel like, bro, you have like no cap, a lot of knowledge, right? And some people, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to the, debating, there's like a decorum or whatever in regards to what people are willing and not willing to say to each other, even to make a point. I just don't, I guess I don't understand why there wasn't an agreement on how we can speak to each other and still get to the point.
There is no agreement, bro. Once you bring that out, there ain't nothing they can do because it's in their holy books. What do you debate after that? You got to see when it's a checkmate, nigga. I just didn't play around with him. I got him out of here the first round. We didn't even get to the
Yeah,
second round. I didn't call him a pedophile. I called his motherfucking prophet. But it's in they books that Aisha said that she got with this nigga when she was 6 years old and he had sex with her when she was 9 and then married her. She said that. That was her account. Her account also was what I just read in 6 298 when she talked about he was laying in her lap while she was on her period, her menses. She was a child. So what could they say? Ain't
no,
nowhere
I
to
only
go past that. I just set this nigga up for defeat in front of 500 people and destroyed him. Now he's going to run into the wolves with the rest of them. They can't fuck
no,
with me, man. They know better, bro.
no, only reason I'm saying it, bro, because I feel like it was so much to hear, so much more to, you know what I'm saying, to get
Oh, I just
out of
started. I ain't even gonna lie. I just started. I wasn't even that was just my opening statement.
and
I'm really ready to
I,
go in. I ain't even gonna lie to you. To
and
all
that
the
was
contradictions, everything.
and that was the point I was making. Like I knew you had probably way more to
Cause
add
look,
to it.
but look, you can go to the Quran 5572 when the Quran describes having tents with women waiting for sex.
Right.
Now, the author of the book was about Dean, man with the limited imagination. So that's what they describe heaven as tents for these men with women waiting to have sex. You can get that on earth. Why
Right.
do
Yeah,
I have
yo,
to
I
die
just
for Allah to get that?
I'm
and
gonna
now
drop
I just
down,
want to
King.
say this, man.
I'm gonna drop down. I'm gonna
Like,
drop down. I'm over
I
here.
nah,
I
I
don't
just
know
want to
too
say
much
this real
about it.
quick. I just want to say, like, yo, you Muslim men out there, yo, y'all got to do a better representation of your religion, man. That's fucked up. It's a woman on this app. Her name was Knowledge Queen. She hold down a religion way better than you men. And y'all dudes supposed to be men. Y'all supposed to lead the wolf pack. And y'all niggas is acting like cowards, man. Yo, shout out to Knowledge King. Yo, that dude Knowledge King, he just destroyed true knowledge. Change that name to weak knowledge, nigga. That's what your name should be. Cause you ain't shit true about you. The way you handle that shit was like a coward. I just want to say that, boy. Or
No,
Man,
drop back down.
I'm gonna drop. I'm gonna drop down, bro. I promise you. I wish I got a chance to hear more. You know what I'm saying? I'm more of
we can.
like what.
Hey, man, I'm still here. I could keep going.
No, yeah, please do, bro. Cause but I ain't no Muslim, so I don't know how to. I don't even know what they believe, this and that. It was just more about like, you know what I mean? Like you have a. Here's the thing, bro. What I feel is you have a chance in the audience to be able to level up. Where there's like you're gonna have people that might say, hey, in regards to how your debating style is, we can't cuss, we can't this. But I know your vocabulary is wide enough. Well, you ain't got to do that shit to still get them in place. So that's why I was saying like this dude, it was running, and I felt like because he was running, and he was like, well, don't say this and that. I felt like, and this is my opinion, you still could have killed him without saying those terms. Because I don't know what else you had to bring or what else he had to say. And it was shut down because he felt disrespected. And at the end of the day, it's just a switch up of a word. So that's why I'm saying what I'm saying, man. That's all. I wish I could have heard more.
Well,
Well,
I mean,
damn, you just ran off two Muslims.
the Quran says in the Sahih al-Bukhari 3329, if a man has sexual intercourse with his wife and gets discharged first, the child will resemble the father. And if the woman gets discharged first, the child will resemble the woman. This is what they teach.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. He really showed his hand when he was over there questioning, like, "Are y'all gonna mute me? Y'all gonna do this? Y'all gonna do that?" I knew he was gonna run because he kept trying to find little reasons to go around shit. Like, come on, bro. I already knew he's gonna get shut the fuck down. He was not ready.
Right, Coco. But what did he say? What did he say for him to like? Okay, we're done. I didn't catch that part.
He got
This man's
destroyed.
is a pedophile.
Like there's literally nothing that he could say. Once I broke that down, he couldn't even get in his feelings. You just
Oh,
can't
oh, oh.
operate. You can't defend it. You can't defend
He
it.
was
It's
saying
like
the
a
origin.
lose
What he was
lose.
saying, King. He was saying the origin of the religion. That's what he was
No,
trying to say.
he tried to seem like I did something wrong, like I was being disrespectful when I didn't do anything disrespectful. I didn't call nobody no bitch, no hoe, no punk. He just
Oh,
used that
okay.
as an excuse. He used it as an excuse.
And he just jumped off the piano. He was like done after that.
Right.
Oh wow, wow. So yeah,
I,
right, Coco. Yeah, like that. That's what it was. Like at the end of the day, I think we should have more debates like this, and you should be able to charge. Like the people got to give you a treasure or something like that.
Nah,
We can.
yeah,
You guys can make.
but they
You guys can make King and Vibrant. Y'all can make like mad money off this. Like just doing simple shit
but what
like
if
that.
they, but
That's
what if they
something
ain't
to think.
about
That's
money?
food for thought.
But what if they not about money though?
yeah,
What
Yeah,
King
because we
Vibes?
ain't
You're
even
not
asked
about
nobody
money.
to
You're
gift
not
or
about
anything.
money.
If it get to the
right.
I
point to where
mean,
we up here for a
I
minute,
mean,
hell
so
yeah, we're
then
gonna say gift the
so
panel.
like think about it. King Knowledge, you ended your life to come to Vibrant's thing. Vibrant had made her time to come to that. Like that should have been all like you shouldn't have given a fuck because they already paid y'all, right? So I think it's just like if you want to debate the knowledge, it should be like
That
a
sound like a pastor.
minimum. It
That
should
sound
be
like a
like a
pastor.
minimum. No,
That sound like a pastor.
shut
I
the.
talk
You
about.
know what it is? It is going to be the pastor that
I don't think they agree
we're
with that.
pushing it around
I don't
because
think they
like at the
agree
end
with
of
that.
the day, like King Vibes, what do you mean? Why won't they agree with something that they're challenging and they think they're going to win? Right?
No,
Like
I
that's
don't.
something that's saying like if I think I'm going to win something, I'm going to put all my money on the table because I know I'm going to win.
I
Right?
might be wrong. I might be wrong. I think King Knowledge likes, money is beneficial for him, but I think he might be on a mission, a calling. So I don't.
He's
Hopefully,
definitely on a
but no,
calling. He's definitely.
listen. No, so hopefully money doesn't stop him from doing his mission, his calling.
No, it never has. So far, what I've seen that I have been with the family, it has never been an issue. If it was an
So
issue, he would never came over here for free. If it was an issue, just to debate. So
right.
that like,
I
so
think people.
that's
I
something
think
that you
people.
have to do.
I think people. What he
We finna get to the bottom of this shit.
I think people should provide
68
gratitude
or 7.
for what he's providing, but at the same point in time, I don't know if he would stop providing it if nobody gave him money because there might not
Right.
have been
So
any.
let's look at it like this way. Every time King Knowledge has said anything, I had to go back and I had to go do the research on myself and
Yeah.
see what the fuck he's talking about. If he said a word,
Okay.
if he said
So look,
something, I had went back and I had research on myself.
look at this shit. It says the prophet said, which is Muhammad, whoever guarantees me the chastity of what is between his legs, meaning his private part, and what, like he didn't just fuck with children, he was fucking with they. This is where that homosexuality comes in. See, they don't want to talk about
Right.
this part. So they prophet was a homosexual and he was fucking with children. So when you talking about this, they don't want to actually read what their holy book state. Go and read it.
And
All you got to do is
and they
read it.
really don't ever. I even brought that up to my uncle. My uncle just got out of jail for serving 13 years. He just got out of jail and he became a Muslim. And his name is now Jihad Amir. And I had to like press him a little bit and he became a little mad. He was just like, where you getting all this fucking information from? And then
Yeah,
I had
Yeah.
yeah.
I was listening to him now.
I'm just telling, man, on some real shit, man. People gotta read, man. Like that shit
Yeah.
is all right there, all the contradictions, everything. You can see how everything is used in order to motherfucking do whatever they want to do to you. None of this shit makes sense, man.
Bro, I promise you, I don't disagree with you at all, bro. Even like the Masonic stuff, you know what I'm saying? When you try to have to ride the goat or whatever, they give you a few books that you have to abide by that says some form of order. But but
Right.
me personally, bro, I'm just more about if your faith is beneficial to humanity, right? And I'm just saying for you and your perspective and how you treating people, then I just say run with it, bro. That's just me. I don't. However, I'm a point with you, dog. I think you studied and were able to debate him. I just hate the fact that like I'm just gonna be honest,
There's
bro.
nothing. Ain't, not,
I feel
ain't
like
nothing you could have done. Ain't nothing you could have done about it. Ain't nothing you could have done about it. There's nothing you could have
no,
done about it, man. A person has to
but
bow out, and the way that they bow out is through running, bro. The nigga didn't want to
absolutely.
be defeated. He didn't want to get embarrassed, so he said, "You know what?" He used anything in his excuse to justify his actions of not being able to tell me shit about his religion. He wasn't prepared, even though he had time. I was ready to go right then. This shit is in my
Right,
mind. I'm a researcher, bro. They doing
right.
that shit for a way of life. They just repetitive. They don't have nothing new. They only doing what's been taught to them. I'm an educator. I go out there and find everything that's wrong with something and bring it back to you so that you can realize if it's for you or if it's not for you.
Right, right. And that's yeah. I'm gonna be quiet on that, bro. Because my angle from what I was hearing was he was asking for a certain term of like certain terms, and I was like, that shit ain't not for King Knowledge then, because the nigga vocabulary is pretty wide.
Right.
He don't have to whatever for that. And the problem was, and no offense, Robert, I never heard King Knowledge say he disagreed with it. You know what I'm saying? I think it was more
You
of like
said you never heard what?
I never heard King Knowledge disagree with what he was asking for. I heard more of you saying, nah, this, and that's why he kind of dropped down. And I feel
No. Only thing I let him
like
know was to get out his feelings. Don't worry about what King said. Like he have
no,
his own way of thinking in the debate, and this dude have his own way of thinking.
right, but
Like
King
stop
never
worrying about that. When King and him had words earlier when they spoke on the debate, he said the same thing to him.
Same
Like they've
thing.
right.
been
That's why
knowing
he
each
said
other. This
something.
guy been coming to King panel for months. This he
But
ain't
what
new.
I'm no, what I'm saying is, in because it's a broad audience, right? And both people, I'm not gonna say him. King studied himself to show approve. In that statement that what he was asking for, what he was asking, I never heard King say no. I heard you was saying no, and I
As
think
I
that's what.
should. I
No,
said
no,
nothing
but
wrong.
no, as a mediator though, you got to kind of like you
What?
got to let. I
What?
guess let. I'm saying as the mediator, right?
I,
Because it's a
if
panel.
King, let me explain something to you. If King would have said something to him other than that, and I felt there was something wrong, I would have mediated there. But I didn't feel
But
nothing
it
was wrong
wasn't
with what
nothing
he
to
said.
mediate. It ain't
No,
nothing to
that's what I'm.
mediate, bro. It's like it was between me and him. Why should anybody else
Right.
get involved? It wasn't
That's
that
what
I
I.
was talking to him. Nigga, we was
That's what
claiming something that's real. If a motherfucker drives trucks and you call him a truck driver, how the fuck is that disrespectful? If a
I
motherfucker
don't.
is fucking with children and you call him a pedophile, what's more disrespectful? Him fucking with children or you calling him
Yeah,
a
that's it.
pedophile? Bro, come on, bro. Like, what is you justifying?
Can I say
No,
something, y'all?
no,
From
I'm not
so
agreeing, bro.
Hold on a
I'm
when
not
second, please.
disagreeing, bro. Wait, I'm not disagreeing at all. I swear to God, I 100% agree with you, bro. But I felt like because y'all two was in the debate, I felt like you were the person to say, no, I ain't doing that, or yes, I am. And I noticed you never got a chance to say anything, and he dropped down because the mediator, the moderator, I'm sorry, was making
Man, shut
statements.
your ass up, King Vibes.
That's
Because
cool.
ain't nothing wrong was being
I'm
said.
not
Shut
trying to
your
come.
ass up. You just got
I'm
your
not
ass up
coming.
here to stir some shit up.
What?
It was nothing
Are you
wrong with that. Was
vibrant.
nothing wrong was stated.
I'm not coming, Barbara. I'm not coming against you. I swear to God. I just want to hear it. I really want to hear like the debate, and
We
I
all
feel like
did, but he chose to run. Like ain't nobody tell him to run.
I
At the end of
agree
the
with that.
And
day,
my
come
thing
on
is,
now, King
King
Vibes. That's like
Knowledge
if
said the
you
same thing.
I'm done with it.
He
go
I'm
said the
ahead,
done with it.
same thing on like
I'm done.
when
Zion.
Yeah, I'm done talking now.
when
Y'all
Knowledge was live
think I'm
on
trying to go
his
against y'all? I'm not.
panel, when
This ain't
Knowledge
got
was
nothing to do
live
with
on
going
his
against
panel,
us.
that man, yeah, when Knowledge was live on his panel, that man entered the room. He was saying something. Now, Knowledge was already saying all the stuff he just said just now about the pedophile. He said that on his live, and that man heard it. And he challenged Knowledge to a debate. So he heard
Right.
that disrespect right then and there, and he still chose to
Thank you.
debate him. That's number one. Number two, the whole thing about, oh, well, I'm going to stop you and you can't be disrespected. That was an escape plan. That's what that was. He just was trying to find a way to get up out of here, but not make it seem like he trying to get up out of here. So he had to play
But
that
what
card.
King
That's what
Vibes
that
don't
was.
understand is King Vibes. These two been going at it for a whole year. He's not new. He's not new. It's been a year this man been coming around. They debated on King's panel many times.
maybe I'm wrong then. All I'm saying is, in my opinion, what he was
You
asking
entitled
for,
to your own opinion
no,
too.
no,
Go ahead,
no,
speak it.
no, no, what I'm saying is, and I could be wrong, what he was asking for in regards to how to be spoken to, I still feel like King Knowledge could have done that and still killed him because we knew he was trying to run. It was a challenge as though he was saying, well, you can't talk to me. I don't think you know how to explain how you explaining what you explain without talking that way. And what I was thinking is, no, the fuck you can do it without all that. Because that was him running.
He always run. That's what you don't understand. That's his
Understand,
history.
but all I'm saying is, this is my first time hearing, and I'm like I said, I can be wrong. I'm only saying that when you're very educated and knowledgeable, you can meet anybody anywhere and still destroy them. That's what I was. That's what I'm saying. That's what I know. That's why he didn't say anything. He was asking for what he was asking for. He didn't say no. He didn't say I wouldn't do that. You
Why
gotta
would
put in
King speak over me?
no, but you gotta put in mind how
He
much
don't
time.
behave like you do, because I wasn't saying anything wrong. So just tell me, why would he speak over me when I wasn't saying anything wrong? The same thing I said he was gonna say.
Understand that you're saying that, but what if he didn't say what you were gonna say?
What? King
Man,
Vibes, get your emotional ass out of here. You acting real emotional right now, Carl Thomas.
why am
I
I
get
acting
it. You wanted to see a debate, but we didn't tell him to leave. He chose his own friend. I
Right.
ain't getting in the
But
middle
we
of
can.
his
I'm
friend
saying, what,
situation. His own
was he
friend
gonna
left.
do? What was he gonna do when I started bringing up shit like this?
shit,
It was
bro? He couldn't
narrated
do shit.
from Anus that the messenger of Allah had a female slave with him who he had intercourse.
Right.
So they was having
He couldn't do
sex. Muhammad was having sex with the slaves. Like all of this was going on. But they don't want to say anything about it. They don't want to talk about it. This is your holy man. This is in their holy books. Go look it up. So when I
right.
start presenting these facts to them, what was they gonna do? How was they gonna hold up to it? They was gonna get destroyed,
Run.
bro.
They were gonna run, bro. But all I'm saying is we didn't get an opportunity to hear that until
You're not
you
gonna
know
get an opportunity because round one was a fatality, bro. There's no coming back from that. How could he
all
come
right,
back from that, King Vibes? Just think about it. What was he gonna say? He can't continue on. There isn't even a round two. He's in his feelings. I got him out his feelings, bro. That's how you end the debate. You put a nigga in their feelings. He ran because he was in his feelings. That nigga can't take because he knows it's in their holy books and they try to lie about this shit. Bro, I didn't just read this shit out loud. I went to their fucking hadith. I went to their holy books and gave them what they're trying to deny. They can't
mm,
say anything. There's nothing that he could done. He got into the boxing ring with a nigga that was out of his league. I'm in a whole different weight class. You can't bring religion over here, man. That shit'll get dismantled. There's too many contradictions to this shit.
right.
So the whole
Well,
thing was me to tell everybody how bad Islam was and for him to tell everybody how good it was. He failed. He started off with some boring ass shit and I ended it off with some exciting ass shit, and that's how this shit works.
I can't say that ain't the case, bro. I know you a fucking hooper, bro, and I know you played in games where the rules weren't fair and they set some standards on how you supposed to play and what you
Yeah, but
can and can't.
I don't pass the ball. I got a killer instinct, bro. I'm not about to
Get
sit
it,
there and
bro.
play with you, man. I'm gonna get the
Nah,
game over with. I got the
nah,
game over with, bro. The game is done.
but I get it, bro. I swear to you, after the fact, I learned after the fact some of the stuff that you bringing now. You know what I'm saying? The
Right.
things that you brought to everybody. And let's be honest, my opinion. I don't think he was asking for too much because I don't think it was something that you couldn't do and still prevent it. Because he was acting as though like you can't talk to me without doing this and that, but he can. He can and still can put you. So that's how I felt, bro. Simple as that.
That's all I'm saying. If
But
King,
let's
if that's
talk
one of
about it
King's
though.
arguments, and he got it in black and white, where he's gonna cam up and show it in black and white, how you gonna stop that?
No,
But listen,
That's a part of his
but hold on,
argument.
King Bob. But listen, in the life of Muhammad, King Bobs, I don't know if you ever read that book, but it states Being
I haven't.
black is a punishment and a result of going to hell. To the point where it says, I've heard it that it was of him that the apostle said, whoever wants to see Satan, let him take a look at the Nabtal. He was a sturdy black man with long flowing hair, inflamed eyes, and a dark, ruddy cheeks. He used to come and talk to the apostle and listen to him and then carry what he said to the hypocrites. So even in Islam, bro, they talk about black people are the devil. So I'm trying to get at this nigga anyway, anyhow. Listen, there was no way that he was going to be able to win a debate against me. They're coming with regurgitated indoctrination. I'm coming with research and their own scripture to finish him off. I have no scripture except for the black woman is God. That is my only scripture. Still haven't been undefeated. I'm undefeated with that.
Okay.
And you too. You could deny it, but it's truth. No matter what, you know it because you got a daughter and you got a wife and you got a mother. So you can't do anything but accept it because no matter what, you would die for them and you will kill for them. Therefore, that's what you would do for God. There's too many
I, I,
similarities.
no, I die for my daughter and die for my mother and my wife. Yeah, for sure.
I already know there's too many similarities. And so that
But
would have to be equate to God in our world. I'm not gonna die for my father. I'm sorry, I fuck with the nigga, but I ain't gonna die for you. You ain't that cool, bro. I hear you. But
I die
you all
for my
right, you a
father.
man. Hold it up. Hold it up, bro. You know what I'm
No,
saying? Get your shit together. No, you would think about dying for your father. You would think about it, but when it comes to your daughter, you wouldn't think about it. When it comes to jumping in front of your wife for a bullet, you wouldn't think about it. But you would literally debate, okay, my father may be a little older now. I think I should stay because I'm a little younger, I'm a little fit. If you had the opportunity to rationalize with yourself, you would probably come up with a conclusion. I'm better fit here since he has lived longer life than me. I'm just
right.
saying, you're not going to have the same conclusion for women.
Right. You right. I'm not trying to push back on that. Yeah, you're right, bro.
It's just installed in us, man. I'm not trying to
Yeah, I
break
mean,
down anybody or do anything, but religion, man, is too suspect when you come to get intelligence. When you become intelligible, man, when you have intellect, bro, it just doesn't stand up. It doesn't, and I'm not taking away from what anybody listen, like you said, if it's benefiting your life and making you better, then so be it. So be it. That's a personal thing. You have a personal relationship with whoever it is, and I understand that. But all I'm saying is the pushing of something on people without them
right,
having an understanding to know themselves first is a problem. Let these
right,
people get to know themselves first, and then if they want to sustain or go into a religion, let them go into the religion. But don't try to persuade them by fear and guilt, talking about you're going to go to hell if you don't
right.
accept somebody as your Lord and Savior. I think that that's fucked up, and it's a deception, it's manipulation, and it shouldn't be used.
I agree. I mean, I don't rock with that, bro. I'm telling you, yeah, I'm with it. I'm with it on that. I can't put nobody in hell, bro, because when I don't really know, I can't put nobody nowhere when I ain't 100% sure. So I'm with it on that, bro. I was just saying, like, I feel like personally, man, your platform is wanting and can get bigger, and there's gonna be like times where there's gonna be some debate standards where what I'm saying it's gonna be a little bit untraditional to what you may be norm, may be a norm, but I think you built for it. And I didn't think what he was asking was too much, but it showed that he couldn't really handle it. It's like that Jake. I don't know if you've been keeping up with the what's the last?
What's that noise?
I don't know. I think it was
That's
King.
probably me. Yard work, yard work.
Like King, do you remember that the Jake Paul fight shit that was trying to set up, bro? I don't know if you kept up with that with the Hakeem Rockman dude.
Um, yeah, yeah, I seen it.
Yeah, and they were trying to like set some unfair standard rules, but at the same point in time, the dude met those unfair rules because he knew he was gonna beat his ass. And so I felt like in this situation, it was the same situation. He was running. And even if he ran and I felt like you could meet what he was saying. Okay, cool. I ain't got to do that. I can use a different vocabulary term, whatever it may be, and still. So that's all I was saying. Because after the fact, I'm learning more. I don't know too much about the Quran, bro. Until you hit me with a few facts.
And that's cool, but I'll say to this, man, any of y'all down there that's religious and want to debate me, that's running your mouth, man. I mean, now's the opportunity. Like I said, I don't need to go and prepare. I'm already prepared. Proper preparation prevents poor performance, so I'm already on deck. Like any of y'all that feel like y'all just let it come on up, man. Jump in the queue. Test your wits with the king, man. I ain't against nobody, but it's not gonna stand up. I'm gonna tell you that from right now.
Drop down. Y'all have a
You
good
know what I
one.
mean? All right, Vods. You know what I'm saying? I'm just letting y'all know from the gate. It's not a game. It's not a game. You know what I'm saying? You got the platform. Come on up if you feel like you want to test your little wits. You know what I'm saying? Come on up. You know what I mean? No doubt. Come on up. Let's get it in. Let's get it in. It's not a game. It's not a game. Hebrew Israelites, Christians, Jews, Khazarians, don't matter what you is, Buddhisms, all of that, Hinduisms, whatever you want to do. Anybody, come on up. Come on up. I'm waiting on you.
What you want? What's the question, man? I'm
Uh, I mean, you asking me, you was in the
gonna
comments.
answer. I'm gonna answer the question.
Oh, hold on,
I
hold
can
on.
answer
Calm
the
down, bro. Calm down, because you hyped up. I don't want you to run like the other dude. There's too many people watching.
question. What's the
That shit
question?
sound like a
But
tornado
I got
running.
I got people that's real scholars that could But I can answer the question too. I ain't gotta run it now.
So what you trying to do then? What, answer, okay. So who are the Israelites? Are the Israelites Caucasian people?
No, the
Explain
Israelites is
explain
spread.
how the Israelites
The
are not
Israelites is
Caucasian.
spread throughout the four corners of the earth. How we
Cauca-
not the Caucasians?
right,
Because the
but they have
Caucasians are the Esau. They are Edomites from Idon. They are Idonian. They are the Romans. The false Jews, the Khazars. These are the Edomites. The 12 tribes of Israel is 12 different nations of people. Judah being uh, the what we call the Negro, the black people. Benjamin is Jamaican. Levi, what's Levi again? Levi is the
but
Haitian.
Jamaican didn't even
Syrian is
have the name. Jamaica
Dominican.
didn't have the name as Jamaica at that time.
We
And
got the
Dominican
map.
was
Listen,
Hispaniola, which contained Haitian and Dominican. It was called Hispaniola. There was no border. They were all the same
so
people. So what I want to know is where do you get these names of ancient times to describe to people that fairly just got
okay,
their names?
okay. We have the map. We trace the route. We know where these people settled at. The Bible, see, the Bible and the books that was taken out of the Bible explain this. Also, it's other books that's not of the
What's up,
Bible
bro? What's up?
explain where these ancient people was have
What's
studied.
up? What's up? What's up?
Like we can
How
go
are
to
you?
the book of
Oh,
Thesis
what's up, Guru?
from Babylon to Timbuktu. Like the Bible is a history book. It's our history, bro.
Then how come so much is written in the Bible about Caucasians and laws in order to prevent them? I mean, in order to allow them to act proper. Why is most of the
Okay,
New Testament training them? Like
children,
Moses. Like I don't understand why would natural people needed to be trained? We've been here for a while now. It seems like these were some new people. So when you say the Bible is about us, who is telling you that? The Bible fits none of us. When you really realize the true history of white slavery, then you will realize that the first slaves that came over to the Americas were white people. There was a literal big slave trade going on with the Europeans. Once you understand that, you will stop identifying yourself with the book of Exodus.
no, bro. King James is a black man. He's not no white European. King James sat on three thrones in Europe at one time. Um, it's a lot. We can trace it all the way back. Like that's that's lightweight. The curses match up to our people. We even
Actually,
trace
they
the
actually they don't.
Africans sold us into slavery, correct? The Africans didn't go into slavery. We went into slavery. We went to Egypt to hide amongst the Africans because the Persians and the Greeks and whoever was coming to conquer, the Most High told us to go to Egypt and hide amongst the people. Why? Because they look just like us, but they not us. You know, so we can hide amongst them. And them same Egyptians, they sold us into slavery by the Europeans. The Europeans knew exactly who they was coming to get. That's Esau, that's Jacob's brother, who has a outstanding hatred for Jacob. And the Bible says the first shall be last. Now Esau came out first. Jacob came out grabbing his heel. So so at the end, when it's all said and done, we're going to be the rule. That's why we're the chosen people. The Most High chose us. It wasn't because of we was the most people. It wasn't because of none of it. It's because we hard headed and we stiff necked individuals. The Most High is what y'all call God, the one that sits on the throne in heaven. Part of the Godhead. It's the Most High, the Holy Spirit, and Christ. And this is not in Christianity. They didn't twisted the Bible and they didn't implanted the Tetragrammaton in there and have people worshiping pagan deity. When the Most High said we don't even supposed to worship Him, the Creator of the heaven and the earth, the one who created the sun and created the moon and planted the trees and created the animals and created the first man, which created the first, it took the rib from that first man and created the woman. The
You
Most High,
sound
the great I
you
am that
sound
I am. In
you
the in the
sound
in
re-
the in the
you
ancient
sound
Hebrew, the
retarded. You sound
I am
retarded and slow. You sound really
is
retarded and you sound slow. I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. Like there's no depth into what you're saying. It's all like minute shit, like Adam and Eve type shit. Like, where's the depth? Where's the deep stuff? You know what I mean? Like, this is all surface stuff that you're teaching us. I'm
okay.
trying to understand it. Like,
I
can
know
you
you
teach me something? You know what I'm saying?
turn to the book of Obadiah. It tells you exactly who Esau is. And this is
Hmm.
in the book of Obadiah. This is the Most High talking to the Most High giving Obadiah, the prophet Obadiah, a vision on what's to come for Esau. And he say they dwell in high cliffs and rocks. He say they dwell. He gonna bring them down from the stars. Who? High cliffs and rocks. We know they the Vikings. They came from the Caucasus Mountains. But think of it more. Where do white people dwell? They dwell in condos and stuff, right? In and say
Hmm.
something about he gonna bring them down from the stars. From they who up in space right now? Edomites, the Caucasians. It,
Hmm.
it gets deeper and deeper, bro. The Bible is endless. It's just not just no 66 books or the lost book. It's an endless way of living. That's why Christ said He's gonna promise you everlasting life. Like Bible, it don't stop, bro. It just keeps going. And if you notice, everything ain't nothing new under the sun because uh, the devil fell from heaven. So everything that the devil knew came from the heavens. That's why the Babylonians was trying to build something. How they know to build something to the heavens. So something from heaven told them to build it. Like this is light work, man.
You said it's light work. Well, what you think you're doing something? Is that what you're doing? We just giving you the courtesy to listen to you. Now you said this is light work. Did you feel like you were doing something?
It's light work.
No, no, that's what I'm asking you. When you say light work, can you explain to us what that means?
Like I'm saying, this is the first thing. So
Uh-huh.
our people are cursed, bro. This is the first thing to knowing who you are. We know that we
Mhm.
go through certain. You wonder why. Why you can't just why we not rulers? We got all the talent, we got all the smarts and everything. Everything comes from us, right? We the dominant one. but we are cursed. So if we are cursed, and we are in captivity. Still, we still under Roman captivity to today.
Mhm.
So, it's not. But if we was following the Most High, if we was listening to the Most High and following the Most High, not taking on no other pagan deities, not worshiping no other pagan deities by the Father, we would be rulers right now. And any other nation would die to be the most high chosen people. That's why all these other nations. You think why is it easy for these foreigners to come into America and automatically have more than what you have? It's because they have a treaty with the Edomites, with the Caucasians. They have a treaty with them, so they gotta keep. So of course they can bring their people into this land, and they'll just give them stuff. But I don't know. I could get somebody that could really break down, show you the map, bring out the books and all that. Right.
Yeah. So you can get somebody to do all of that.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, everything you said sounded good, bro. The only thing is it's lacking substance.
Right. I get you. I get you on that. I get you on that.
There's
I'm like freestyling right now. That's
no,
wrong. I'm
yeah,
supposed
but
to be
there's
doing it.
there's nothing that backs it. Meaning that for you to sit here and tell us that black peoples are the one cursed, and we can literally see naturally that we're not the ones that's being burnt by the sun every day. Like we literally are watching things occur. For you to put that onto us as if we're cursed, I don't know too many curses that have landed upon us. Lynching wasn't a curse. I mean, slavery was told in reverse, so we can't really honor that as a curse. Like everything that you're saying, like I said before, this is kind of like surface knowledge. It's not to put it down, but we kind of like know all of this is the rhetoric that you guys preach. You're speaking from the Bible in an English perspective, but you're a Hebrew, and most of you guys don't know Hebrew. Why would you call yourself a Hebrew when you literally don't know Hebrew? You know what I mean? I
We,
don't really understand that. That's kind of getting me perplexed. I mean, shouldn't you know the original script of the text that you're reading from instead of your enslaved masters that got you to believe in something that's not even there? I don't understand it. I mean, you look back, the Caucasians, the Roman, the Jews, and the Greeks suppressed the Egyptian religion by taking certain books out of circulation, burning others, forbidding their adherents to practice it, and killing off Egyptian priests and prophets who protested and resisted it. Zechariah was murdered before the end of that suppression. The killing of Jesus was considered the end of the pantheism. Therefore, they called the death of Jesus of the god of Pan. Pan is the goat god, and Caucasians celebrate December 25th as the birthday of Jesus every year because Pan, Capricorn of the zodiac, is born every
right.
December around that time, and Jesus of 2,000 years was considered to be a Capricorn, which was the scapegoat. See, when you're talking about knowledge, man, and you bring that type of heat to people, and they start to realize certain things and connect the dots, these people start to open up their mind. But that boring ass shit that you teaching that's indoctrinated, and you're just regurgitating it and passing it on, it don't make sense. I mean, we can really get into it, bro, but you don't have the mindset to get into it because Hebrew is a variant of the word Gibri, sometimes spelled Geber or Gerber. A Gerber is a fire worshiper. So when you're talking about a Hebrew, that would call you a fire worshiper. A true star is fire or ether fire. The sun of our solar system is one of the true stars. There were true Ethiopians or Hebrews too, meaning woolly haired people. You understand who
Right.
were Hebrews. However, since the
But
Jews have possessed the term Hebrew for themselves, let them have it. Let us try to reclaim because the woolly haired people among the Hebrews were the only ones being used anyway. You got to stop attaching yourself to shit that don't belong to you. Being used by the moon god to reprove the Caucasians concerning that they were doing for the darker people. But the moon god knew that the Caucasians would persecute and even kill the removers, the reprovers. But was the most important part of the game was the moon was playing to keep the moon cycle in progress and the Caucasians in power. And this is why Jonah rejected the calling and other people of the Old Testament complained about the murmured against God, the moon god. See, when they're speaking about the God in the Bible, they're not talking about the sun god. They're talking about the moon god. You're worshiping a different type of God and you don't understand. You're literally worshiping the God of the motherfucking oppressors and the Caucasians. I'm trying to bring you out of that thought process, but you don't want to come on
God,
into the motherfucking light. You want to stay there because you feel great about what somebody taught you, but you're not dissecting it properly. All I'm asking you to is open up your mind and use your brain and dissect the shit that's been given to you so you can elevate to a whole nother level. But you want to stay stagnant in that place that you are, and that's what makes you you, and that's what makes me me. Come on in, little man. I'm trying to get you to
bro,
open up your eyes. It ain't what they told you, bro.
listen, bro. The moon god, that's Yahweh. That's Jehovah. The Most High name is I am that I am. In the Hebrew, that's Ahaya Ashar Ahaya. See, it's different stuff. It's stuff that the tetragram they inputted certain names in the Bible to get you to be worshiping their God, their Christ. But we worship the living God, the Most High, the highest that sits on the throne, that's higher than the Ancient of Days. You know, the God of Israel, the God of Abraham, God of Isaac. That God, not no Canaanite God, not no Babylonian God, not no Ethiopian, which is Dagon. The Canaanite God is Yahweh. The Babylonian God is Baal. None of them. But they integrate those names in the Bible. So you have to know how to read beyond that. You have to do the research. We got to do the research. We have to learn the language, like you said. But we have people out here teaching the language, teaching the proper way how to read the Bible. The Bible is true.
Hey, I got something to say
The
real
Most
quick.
High is true. The Bible says that every
Okay,
man, no
hold on. Let me
man can
respond to that. Let me respond to that. Hold on.
live the word of the.
Christianity, hold on. The Caucasians had no proof of their stories. Remember, Christianity was after the death of Jesus. You understand, particularly the parts pertaining to the Immaculate Conception and the resurrection of Jesus. The
We don't
reorganizers of Christianity could not bring
believe
out the parts about the Immaculate Conception and revelation until score years after the death of Jesus, because the people living in this time and for years after knew better. Therefore, they could not publish with the success these additions to the story about Jesus until the people who knew better had died out and certain parts of the true story had been concealed. It was not until around 325 AD, under the Council of Nicaea, that recognized Christianities really began to flourish in the form that we know it today, because the new concepts called the Immaculate Conception and Resurrection had been added by that time. You understand? Like, you don't
Listen,
understand what we understand, and that's the
bro,
problem.
that's some
It
big
can even go
facts,
even
man.
further.
Hey, let
so.
me just say something, man. Capone, man.
Go ahead.
Hey, everything you saying right now is facts. Everything. Like from the beginning that I came up in this bitch, that shit is just everything made sense. You know what I'm saying? This whole paganism, religion shit, and the whole Bible and shit.
Now, with what I would say about the Christianity, what you were saying, that it came years later, right? So, oh, what's the train of thought? You said after Jesus died, then came Christianity. No, the Christians was the followers of Christ. Them followers of Christ was not. They was Hebrew. They was Hebraic people from the tribe of Benjamin. Paul and them, they from Benjamin. Christ was from the tribe of Judah. You know, from the seed of David, also from the tribe of Judah. Like this stuff is documented, bro. This is not no form of what the Edomites have put on the world. No, they want you to. Oh, you said something about Christmas and Pan, the horn god. Pan is the African deity. That's the horn. That's the horn god. Uh, of December 25th, the Bible says nothing about an immaculate conception. People get that wrong. The Immaculate Conception is not of Christ. Christ was born in the spring. He was not born in the winter. Uh, but who was a form of the result of an Immaculate Conception is Talmud. That's what Judaism teaches the so-called Jews, which is also the Edomites. These people, these
Yeah.
Romans. on
Hold
it,
on, hold
King.
on. Hold on, bro. You first of all, you sound retarded, and your homeboy sitting next to you sound retarded. For him to say that you were seeing some
Hold on,
fly
hold on,
shit,
hold on, hold on, hold on,
I
hold on,
didn't
hold on. Let
like
me just
that.
say
I didn't
something.
like
Hold
that.
on.
I didn't enjoy
Hold on,
that.
let me just say,
That shit
hold on,
right
hold on,
there was
hold on, hold on.
crazy.
Hold on,
Like
hold
you
on,
ain't
hold on,
said
hold on.
nothing since you've been up here, and he said everything that you said was
Hold on.
true. I'm like, what did this nigga
Hold on,
say?
hold on, hold on,
This
hold on.
nigga like he
Hold
been
on.
teaching some
Hold
motherfucking
on, hold
shit.
on, hold on.
Get the
King,
fuck
he
out
was
of here. These
talking
niggas
about
true.
you, King.
Hold on, hold on. That's
Oh,
what
I
I'm
thought he was
saying.
talking
That's
about
what I'm
number
saying. I was
three.
trying to talk
I
about
thought he.
him.
Oh, I thought he was talking about number three
Yeah, I
because
was
I'm
talking
trying to
about you,
understand. It
nigga.
seemed
But
like
I
a
was,
shot because you
when I
said
came
Judy
in here, when I
Capone.
came, when
You
I came
said the
in here, I
dude
was kind of
name.
talking. Hold on. You know what I'm saying? King knowledge, bro. When I came in here, I was trying to get your attention. I thought you was component. You feel me? When I came in here, everything you saying, nigga, about the Bible and shit is true. That's the same shit I be on. That's the same shit I be trying to tell my people and stuff about the Bible and shit and all the Christianity and shit. Like the shit that you saying and shit, I can tell that you did your research. That's all I'm saying. Everything you saying is true. I don't know what the fuck Capone talking about. The damn Bible is fucking trash.
No, it ain't, bro.
No, that
It's the
shit
one.
ain't nobody finna believe no fucking Bible, bro.
One
We about to be in 23. Who the fuck gonna
book
believe in a made up
that
Bible? Come on now.
come on.
Come
What?
on now.
Well, what? Listen, hold on. Now you see how he just said a made up Bible. You know, where
That
you
shit
get your
made
knowledge
up,
from?
bro. Ain't nobody gonna sit around here and pay attention to that shit.
That's
Come
in
on
the
now.
man book. Is that in the man? Is the science that you finna talk about? Is it in the man book? Or did you
Bro, if it ain't bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. If it ain't the universe, bro, I wanna hear
read
it.
activity, bro? You can't say the Bible is not true, but this science book that you learned about spirituality and consciousness and chakras is.
I don't wanna hear nothing about no Bible. Like, bro, I came in here, nigga, when knowledge was speaking that shit, I came here for that. I didn't come in here for no damn
My
Bible
nigga,
debate,
hey,
bro.
don't even trip, my nigga. You already know this the type of time we be on, bro. We be trying to make sense out of bullshit. Dude just rambling on. He on some surface knowledge. We get in that shit. We want to know the truth. So you welcome to come over here, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Follow the live, bro. Follow the people up here, Vibrant King Knowledge, man, and come join in with us, bro. It's just a conversation. I appreciate it. I thought you was talking to dude when you said that because you
Hell
said
no.
his name. But nah, I'm King Knowledge. I'm in box one, man.
Yeah. Now I know who talking. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's what I
Yeah,
came in here for. That's why in the comments, I was in the comments and shit. I was like, man, I need to be in this box real quick and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I come here,
yeah.
bro. And what I do and shit, when I hear people talk like that, I support that shit. Because niggas out here supporting the Bible and shit, I don't like it. I don't fuck with it. I'm just keeping it
Well,
real. I don't fuck with no Bible scripture, bro. I don't give a fuck about no Bible.
what's so wrong about the Bible? Let's go there.
Bro, I don't even
Now,
want to
give
talk about the Bible, bro. Let King just talk, bro, because everything
What
he was
you want
saying,
to know
nigga,
what's
that shit,
oh,
that's what it is.
I wanted to hear from him, King.
Nah, bro, I don't care about no Bible. Then I just
let
told you,
me let me tell you,
didn't you
bro.
just hear me when I came in this bitch? I don't debate about no Bible, bro. I'm not here for the Bible. I'm not here in this life for no Bible, bro. The Bible is beyond me, nigga. I don't give a fuck about no Bible.
And everything that's in
But
the Bible
listen
is
though,
coming. And y'all want to sit
but
here,
listen, bro.
see, right now,
Okay,
it's gonna be, oh, skip the Bible. But when the Most High reveals himself, and when Christ come back, ain't
but
nobody
but
gonna be saying nothing. Ain't nobody gonna
it's
be
not.
saying they the, nobody gonna be saying that they the Holy Spirit. Ain't nobody gonna be saying that they Christ. Ain't anything gonna be none of that. Y'all gonna be running for the mountain trying to hide under rocks when the Most High
Why
reveals back to.
why? Do you know how big the earth is for everybody to be trying to hide under a rocks for one person?
Bro, yeah.
Like, think about that for a minute. One person, you're talking about one person coming back and everybody's gonna hide. How am I gonna see him the same time that you see him?
Every hour speak. Listen, tell me this. Tell me this.
I'm just
Why did
asking
the
you, bro. I'm just asking you. I'm just asking you, man. I don't want to fight with you. I just want to ask you. Explain
bet
that to me. And what else I want to explain to me is how can a woman that's lived a good life, was able to give, able to create life, was able to be a good nurturer, a great mother, but she don't believe in nothing and she's gonna go to hell. That don't make no goddamn sense. That don't make no
because
sense. Isn't it
the way
because my ass, nigga? Because my fucking ass. It's like if I don't believe in Cripism, if I don't believe in Bloodism, if I don't believe in GDism, if I don't believe in Vice Lordism, then I am not who I am. I am gonna die a fucked up death, bro. Motherfucker ain't gotta believe in that shit, bro. You can't force that dumbass shit down people's neck that have the ability to think and have the intellectual capacity to make proper decisions mentally. You can't do that shit. That's fucked up. Now you want to talk about the Bible? Well, talk about how God was murdering everybody, even the motherfucking Israelites. He was killing y'all by the boatloads. God was killing motherfuckers who wouldn't listen to him. God was raping motherfuckers, telling motherfuckers to rape motherfuckers. He was killing the brothers of motherfuckers. He was telling you that you needed to put blood over your motherfucking window sill. If you did not, he was going to kill your fucking son. God
What
said
that
he was
mean?
going to kill your son if you didn't put no blood over your motherfucking window sill, bro. What type of
Listen,
shit is you talking about? They was talking about cannibalism, demons, prostitutes, thievery, all types of shit. These niggas was talking about motherfucking balling at the skin. They was talking about leprosy. They was talking about demonology. They was talking about Satan and Lucifer. They was talking about giants and man, it's a storybook, nigga. A
Story time.
storybook.
That's a story
yeah,
time.
Talking
listen.
snakes, turning water into wine. Samson was dragging motherfuckers and beating 1,000 men at one time. It was a story.
Story
All right,
time.
so when you start seeing all this stuff again in this time, I want to see you say, "Oh, the Bible." Now, when you start seeing giants for real, because it's real
Keep
giants.
going
When you
on with
start
that,
seeing
bro.
real mermaids, it's people that track this stuff down. It's
Man,
documented.
now these niggas talking about it's real mermaids and shit, man. Somebody come get dude, man.
It is.
Man.
It is.
This shit sounds silly as fuck, bro. Why you keep talking about
Man,
this
you right,
Bible
bro.
shit?
This nigga dumbing me down, bro. I thought, man, this nigga talking about these giants and
Ain't
mermaids out
nobody
here,
wanna
man.
listen to no damn Bible, bro.
All you
Get
need is
the
to
fuck
Man,
out
them
tell
of
it
the
a
niggas was
Bible.
standing on stilts in them pictures, man. The mermaids had costumes, man. This ain't no Halloween, bro. You ain't never seen a mermaid, man.
it's a large fish called the
Wouldn't they
Leviathan.
put one in the zoo though? I'm saying, wouldn't they capture one and put them in the zoo, bro? If there was a mermaid, wouldn't they just put them in the zoo so everybody can
And
see, so
that's
they can make money off of it? I'm just
documented that they
asking.
haven't the whole ocean yet. That's documented. This stuff in this world that they'll never get, science will never reach it. That's why they're trying to find out. They don't even know who built the pyramid. But the Bible tells you why that rock is there. That's a giant rock.
Yo, who
That's,
told you they don't tell you who built the pyramids, man? If you got any type of sense, everybody know how it was constructed. What are you
oh
talking?
no,
That's a mystery. They make things a mystery. They make it a mystery on purpose. Do you understand how the game is working? You don't understand it? They create a mystery for you. They tell you stuff like that. They know exactly how it happened. It's documented. Nigga, it was civilizations at that time. Just because they don't let you know don't mean that you can't go find out for yourself. They just not going to do the work for you. And that's what you fail to understand. They're literally not going to do the work for you. Go and do the work yourself. That's why the Bible is a book made by the Freemasons, and y'all don't want to understand it. It's not a book for you. It was a book made to decode. It was never a book. The masses got the book, and then they started to literally think that the book was something of value to the point where they were supposed to do everything that the book said. It wasn't for you. It was for the Gentiles. Original people already know how to act properly. We already had natural rules within us. We just started to imitate them because they were given dominion. When you really go and look at it, bro, it'll tell you the truth, but you looking at it, you're trying to be a victim. Just like most black people, they want to attach themselves to victimhood. You're literally trying to be a victim and you're not realizing it. So you attach yourself to an Exodus story of slavery because that's what they preach to you in school. So the white man taught you all about slavery. So because he taught you all about slavery, all of y'all are attaching yourself to slavery to think that that's how it originally happened. Well, if he told you a bullshit ass story, then you would take the people that are victimized in the Bible, and therefore you will continue to allow yourself to get beat down, brutalized, because you are the chosen people for mistreatment. That's all that it is. You are the chosen people to get mistreated. That's it. And they run around with this shit. Why? Why would anybody want to be chosen to be mistreated? That makes no sense. When the real chosen people to be mistreated, you don't want to actually give them the credit that they deserve. You want to keep fighting it. You want to keep going against it. Now that makes no sense whatsoever, man. That makes no sense whatsoever, man. Why would you keep fighting that? Go look up white slavery. Go look up the barbarian slavery. Go look it up, bro. Go do your research. The Slavs. Go look up the Slavic people, the
Huh?
Slovenians. Go look them up.
Huh?
Yeah, go look them up. The Yugoslavians. Go look them up.
Edomites, they live like savages. They
Now
don't
go do your
require body.
research, bro. I don't think that you understand. You're literally taking on these people's identity. And then you have to go and
No,
look at the real Hebrews that were the Hyksos that invaded Egypt at a certain time. When these Hyksos invaded Egypt, you got to be able to understand how it happened and how it went down. They mixed in with the Egyptian people. Therefore, they begin to rule them. Something like they're doing into America right now. That's something that you're not paying attention to either.
all praise, man. Like, if y'all not gonna listen to it, bro, see, this the thing. This what I mean about our people are hard headed and stiff necked, and you can't say that us as black people we don't have a certain type of pride about ourselves, and until you lose that pride, that thing that think that you is God and you don't create nothing. You haven't created nothing, but you
that
see the
makes
sun.
that makes no sense when you literally have people that's creating their lives as we speak right now in every moment based off of their thoughts and the decisions that they actually do with those thoughts. So for you to say that we don't create anything when everybody is creating and manifesting their own reality, does that makes no sense whatsoever. No sense at all.
You saying you create life, but the Most High gave you that ability to create life. So tell me something that you created that wasn't created before, and don't give me no child. Like create something.
Bro,
Cause
what is
we
you
not.
talking about right now? You sounding real trash right now. You
All right,
talking
man.
about niggas can't you talk about niggas can't correct shit? What is you talking about, dude?
Right. He's just talking because this is the
You
rhetoric.
just
They don't really
talking.
have any knowledge, bro. They don't
Stop.
have the knowledge, man. They don't have it, and they keep pushing
No,
as if they do. And
but
it comes down to the knowing, bro. Just so that you don't get motherfucking deceived. You need to know. Stop believing what people tell you and go find out yourself. Stop being lazy.
where that stuff that you got gonna take you out of when that stuff that you got gonna take you out of captivity unless you start worshiping the devil.
Everybody's not in captivity, fam. Just remember that.
You don't
Everybody's
say
not suffering.
that in captivity. This is not captivity. Yo, people that look like you is not down by the sword every day. It's not a one a dominant ruling people in America.
What, bro? Bro, what's captivity is this fake ass pandemic.
Exactly.
Nobody, bro. What the fuck
Listen,
is
when
you
they told you to
talking
put
about
on
right
a
now?
mask, go ahead, put on a
Nobody,
mask.
no, nobody, bro. Those are, bro. That's everybody else, bro. If you want to
Put
put
on a
on a
mask.
mask and walk around with a mask, you
Tell
could
you
do
this
that.
came from the past and to put down this evil and live right. To
And
love
what's
your
living
brother.
right to you? What's living right to you? Following the holy Bible. What's right? What's right about the shit though? That's what I'm trying to understand. I'm not even trying to understand this shit. I'm trying to understand this shit. You talking about a Bible, fam? What the fuck is you talking about? I don't come on this live, bro. When I hear lives like this and shit, I'll be quiet and listen to the whole shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't even care to talk because I already know what the fuck going on out here. But when you talk about a Bible, you sound silly. That's some silly shit. That's story time for me.
Bro,
You just
listen.
talking, nigga. You need
Listen.
to start. You need to start. You need to start. You need to
Everywhere you
start.
go, you're going to have this conversation. It ain't going to be from me. It ain't going to be from King Knowledge. You're going to have a Bible conversation everywhere you go because the Bible is true.
Bro, ain't
You going
nobody
to
ain't, bro.
you
What are
see
you
it in your
talking
you
about,
going to see
bro?
better
There's plenty a lot, bro. Before you start talking,
the most time real. It's gonna be in every movie, every picture. You
bro,
cannot
come
run
on
from
now.
the
What is this man saying right now? Yeah, like, bro, do you want to debate with somebody, bro? Come on now, bro. I had plenty of conversation where we don't even discuss no Bible. What the fuck is you saying? What are you saying right now? You sound like somebody's grandma. You know what I'm
This
saying? What is
this
you
is what
saying?
this is what happened
listen.
when people get in their feelings and then they let out what's in their head. They can't control it. They're just spewing all out anything that comes out of their mouth. This is what they do when they head to the street corners and they put on those purple Power Ranger outfits with the little hats and shit on, and they be dressed like little triangle upper torsos, and they be, you know what I'm saying, yelling little things about this, yeah, that type of shit. Like y'all niggas need to get y'all lives together. Y'all niggas need to get y'all a nice little car, get you a motherfucking mortgage, get y'all motherfucking some children, get
I
you in a nice
swear.
school. You know what I'm
I
saying?
swear.
Get y'all motherfucking priorities together. Cause Jesus ain't helping y'all niggas. The most high is not helping y'all niggas. Y'all niggas is struggling, man. You know what I'm saying? And
Niggas out here.
purple is a woman's color, bro. Like, take that purple shit off. Stop wearing all that purple like y'all motherfuckers princes and shit. Y'all ain't Prince. Take that shit off,
That's
man. What the
crazy.
fuck? Y'all niggas keep wearing all that goddamn purple and shit like y'all niggas somebody, man. Them little fake ass marches and shit. Y'all is an organization. Y'all is a motherfucking organization that works for the government under a 5013K. Everybody already know that shit. You get taxes, you get benefits, you get exemptions, you get all of that shit.
Yep.
So cut the bullshit out. You ain't nothing more than the Moors and the motherfucking Hebrews and the Christians, and all of them are organizations. You're a business. So stop the fucking game like y'all holier than thou. Y'all niggas ain't shit but a whole bunch of motherfucking fake preaching ass bitches that's doing the
Y'all
same
love it.
shit that every other
Y'all love
motherfucker's doing, trying to make money off
y'all
the
love to
people
talk
and
about
deceive them of
some
the word of God, a
some
copywritten
part
book
of the
that
Bible
wasn't
when y'all
copywritten
come
by
from,
black
bro.
folks, but at the end of the day, giving the black folks like they're giving it to the Nigerians right now, controlling them and having them
So how
bleach
you
their skin
explain
in the
he
whole nine. Nigga just running his motherfucking mouth, but he didn't ran out of time. Stop it. Stop talking. Stop running them goddamn gums. Put the fucking book down because it has corrupted your mind, and most of you niggas need to be locked up and placed in an insane asylum because y'all can't function mentally. Y'all are brain dead out here. Y'all got a real handicap problem. Fix that shit, my nigga.
That's
Fix it.
crazy.
Y'all motherfuckers
Allah,
is handicapped, Joe. Fix that shit.
Allah.
That's crazy. That's wild.
You don't
That
see
nigga
the
said
you
niggas
don't
is
see
handicapped without the damn fucking wheelchair.
the moon shining in the daytime. And why you don't see the sun shining at night? That's because they going in perfect order of the Most High, the order that the Most High set for them. They obeying the Most High commandments. The, for what is, the task that the Most High gives, they're obeying. See, our people, we did not obey, but you know what? Luckily, we have a forgiving God, and He's gonna forgive us. If you seek for the Most High with all your heart and all your soul, bro, He will reveal Himself to you.
Man, shut the fuck up, man. Why
Bro,
the
you
fuck would I
sound
be?
like
Why would I ask a nigga to forgive me? Fuck that nigga, man. Give a fuck. That nigga better chop it
You
up,
didn't
charge it
create
to the
the earth,
game.
bro.
Fuck, I look like asking a man to forgive me for some shit, nigga. Motherfucking judge ain't forgive me when my motherfucking family was in the courtroom. 46 motherfuckers was in that bitch. The judge ain't forgive me. The judge ain't say shit. I ain't forgiving her. Karma ain't forgive me, nigga. I still had to literally go
I
through
hear
the
that.
shit that I made somebody else go through. Karma ain't say shit about, man, you know what, bro? I'm gonna let you slide on this motherfucker. You know what? You heard Shorty. I'm gonna let motherfucker that shit. You know, you ain't gotta worry about that shit. I'm gonna give you a pass. Nigga ain't forgiving shit. And ain't shit forgiven. Stop that dumbass shit. Ain't nobody gonna forgive you for doing shit. A motherfucker molester, a raper, a liar, a thief. Don't none of that shit be forgiven. Stop preaching this dumbass rhetoric. Don't nobody get forgiveness. That shit just sound good. It sound good. Forgiveness is more or less as a release to stop worrying about what a
Okay, if
motherfucker done did for you. The only person that's supposed to forgive is a fucking
all
victim.
them
Until the
things you just
victim can
said,
forgive, the
that's
victim will
all
be
breaking the
trapped in
commandment.
prison by the victim's
And if they
victimizer.
doing it
Now
willingly,
shut up.
which is iniquity, ain't no coming back from that.
Bro, you sound like a
So
religious grandma right now. Shut the
if them
fuck
people
up,
don't
bro.
turn from the
Nobody got
darkness,
time to hear
if
this
you
shit.
don't stop walking in darkness, bro, how great is that darkness, bro? For real. It's certain shit. Like, man, I don't know. Man, I don't know. I can't
Bro, you
remove
sound
the
like a
most out
religious
your life,
grandma,
bro.
bro. Like, ain't nobody want to
Only
hear
can
this
plant the
Bible
seed.
shit. You see how this Bible shit got you
And,
this
and,
mumbling?
and
Nobody cares about this Bible
I would
shit. This shit
just
got you
say,
mumbling.
y'all, the real debate covered. The real
Is he
debate covered,
crying?
bro. We got it's plenty of scholars that been in this for years. You know what I'm saying? Like I just got into it up there, but I can stump with you. I feel not. You know, I don't have no fear.
But you
I
rambling
want
on about
information in my
nothing
heart
right
either.
now. You rambling on. You want to be in the same category as me. You want to fit in the same room as me. But your arms is a little too small. It's like going to a roller coaster ride. If you don't meet the height requirements, you can't get on the ride. Bro, I'm 6'4". Your ass steady trying to get on this ride and you don't meet the height requirements. At the end of the day, you should have stayed in your lane instead of bring your ass in the comments talking shit like you can fuck with me. Because now I'm really exposing your mentality. You don't have shit in your head, therefore ain't shit coming out your mouth right now. You just keep talking about some stupid ass shit that you heard. Let's stop it. Let's stop doing it. You don't need to embarrass yourself no more. Be a good guy, man. Just relax. Relax.
I ain't
Just relax.
about
Breathe, my nigga. Breathe. Breathe. Breathe.
I ain't embarrassing myself, bro.
That motherfucker need to
I,
download some other shit. Cause that Bible got you fucked up.
y'all, man, bro.
That shit
I don't
got
know
you
what to
fucked
say
up, my
about
nigga.
y'all, bro.
You sound
I'm
distressed,
telling
bro.
you
You
to,
sound like you
telling you to
stressed out,
not
nigga. You sound
to,
like you
not
depressed
to,
and stressed.
that's evil. That's evil. That's evil to you. Something that's telling you not to steal, to love your brother, to love your neighbor. That's evil to you. It's showing you discipline. It's showing you order.
But
That's why.
that's
That's why a lot
against
of these households is out of order. Cause y'all let the Edom, we let the Edomites, the white, the Caucasians, we let them take the man out the house, and now and then you got the woman, but she not meant to rule. She is a help me. She's there to help. That's why women can do. They can have these. They can multitask. They can do all these different things. Get the kids up. Take them to school. Wait, get the kids up. Make breakfast. Take them to school. Go to the grocery store. Come back. Make dinner for your ass when you get home. And probably give you a massage and still be ready to have sex with you. Like this they there to help. But a lot of this stuff is out of order right now. That's why you got these kids the way they are. Because there's no order. In the Bible, that's all it talks about. Following the order that the Most High gave, which is the Most High Christ, man, woman, then children, then the beast. Like, we supposed to be rulers, bro. If we was to follow this stuff, if our people was to follow, to put down these wickedness, this witchcraft and all this other stuff, following all these other pagan deities, we will be rulers right now. And they know that. The enemy know that. They know the Bible. They know the stuff is true. That's why they try to change it. That's why you see it in every movie because that's less of evil. They forced to show us what they doing, but not tell us what they doing. That's why when you see something, you like, man, this came straight out the Bible. Or you read the Bible, you like, this was in that movie, whatever. But you can't explain why people got certain spiritual gifts. The Bible does. You telling me some Edomite came up with that? Come on now. It's people that have vision. It's people that can see the future. It's people that can see spirits on people. It's people that can perform miracles in a sense. Different things, bro. It's different things and y'all don't understand it. I can't force y'all to understand it. That's what I'm saying. That's the will of the Father. When he chose you, you gonna open your eyes and you gonna see that it's true. You gonna see that you was walking in darkness for all this time, man. But Shalom, I don't praise to the most high, man. Y'all have a blessed day.
yeah,
Well,
that was a lot.
I don't know. Seems like you could stick a fork in it.
I'm mad the little Muslim was a sore loser. Him and his friend.
Yeah, well, you know,
You got them out of here so quick. They sore losers.
yeah, round one. That was beautiful. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
That
That was
wasn't
beautiful.
even a round. That was a half a round, a
No,
quarter
it was a
round.
nice little round. You know, he said what he said, and I kind of came back. He probably wasn't expecting me to come back so ruthless. When I hit him, I did. I didn't waste no time. I didn't sweet talk him. I got straight to it. And then when he didn't like that, it kind of threw him off guard, even though he was expecting it. Remember, he kept training. I just wanted respectable. I want the debate a certain type of way. You know, I want everything to work. Yeah, see, you know what I'm saying? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we got a stranger up here. That motherfucker look like Nefertiti, don't he?
Ah,
Hey, hey,
I know he ain't trying to come up here and debate you about
Nah,
nothing.
man, he ain't trying to do nothing.
Yeah.
He just gonna talk
I,
about meditation, something that he can't do, never done. He just wants to try to,
man.
serenade the people and mimic me. Try to mimic
I
me.
think they don't like when you be bringing up that pedophile about Muhammad, the truth. They don't like that, and they don't have no defense against it. They don't have nothing to defend against that. They don't have no defense, so they be looking stupid.
They don't have no defense against that. And yeah, they be pissed off, Sandy.
Yep. Talk about, oh, back
And
then in those times it was normal. No, bitch, it don't matter if it was normal in the beginning of time, nigga. That's still wrong.
right, and then why get mad if it's mentioned when it's something that's a part of your
When it
culture?
is what it
That's
is,
something
no
that
kid
happened.
deserves to be touched. No kid deserves to be touched. I don't give a fuck what time it was. Shit,
So
that shit is weird. It's disgusting and nasty. I don't give a fuck. If Jesus said this is what we supposed to do to get to heaven, that's fucked up, Jesus, and I ain't fucking with you.
Yeah, stick a fork in it.
I swear, King get them all the time. They'll be alright.
Would you like it if somebody was to do that to your daughter? Like, come on, man.
What I do? Walk into a debate?
And that's the gag, because it's a child. And they got the nerve to have an attitude about a child being brought up in pedophilia. How the fuck you mad? If anything, prove me wrong.
I don't even think they probably even heard of it until King bring it up.
You motherfuckers know how people feel.
You think something? They be acting weird.
Trifling nasty.
They don't know. I don't know if they don't know, but they need to get it together. But
Thank
it's
you,
like
boo.
they why would you want so many virgins? Why would you want to get married to so many virgins and stuff like that? That's come on, man.
Oh man. Damn it. King, you wanna go back live?
Shit, it don't matter.
Good. I need to get Cal in the bed.
You might as well. Shoot.
Yeah.
All right, he gone. We gonna go over
All
there.
right. I'm
All right.
gonna go over. Yes. Cal, if you don't go, just wait a second. Man.